Hello, 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 hello. This is Larrissa with Be You Beautiful One. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you are here. Well, guys, this is a process video on how to turn your In Touch devotional into a devotional that you can write in, decorate in, whatever in, put pictures in, but turn it into a journal style. So it's devotional meeting a journal where you could personalize your devotional. This is some scrap piece of paper that I do not intend to use for any of my personal projects at all. And so because this is a demonstration video, and I'm not actually setting up an In Touch devotional for my personal use, I decided to use paper that I do not plan to use. I'm also going to use an In Touch devotional book that was a duplicate that was sent to me. And it's this one right here. I haven't used it, and the one that I have stored away. So I feel safe in using this particular devotional book for demonstration purposes. I have an awl. An awl is like a tool that we use to punch holes with. This is actually part of a sewing tool device. And so when you go to your local craft stores or whatever, if you go to the sewing section, you'll be able to find these. They also sell them in like leather goods sections of stores and so forth in the craft store. I also have this, and I just forgot the name of it. I think it's called a bone. But this is really good for paper crafting, and it's really good when you need to smooth out or fold paper and make a really good crease in the paper. Or you can use the point to make a groove with. It's really good, multiple purposes. I have some basic scissors that I just grabbed. Cutting shears, just basic cutting shears. This gadget is a wax gadget, and you can run your thread through here, and it coats your whatever product you're using to bind your journal together. And we're going to be using some yarn for this demonstration, and so it helps the pages to move a little bit more smoothly when you use wax on your binding sewing method that you're going to use, whether it's yarn, whether it's thread, or so forth. You can use this, and some products already come waxed. There's several different methods, but I'm going to take this as having more flexibility in what you want to use. And then you could just add coating the wax to it. I have some binding clips that we'll use, and I'll show you why. And if you have these large paper clips, you could use that instead. Sometimes I'll throw one into the process, but it's whatever I can grab. I either use these binding clips or a huge paper clip like this that you can get at a craft store. Or I just use them all. It doesn't matter. And then I'm also going to use a needle. Now this particular needle was made for paper crafting, especially for journal making. And I found this as part of a kit. And I'll have to find out which kit that is because the label has worn off of it. but it's safe to use. It doesn't, I mean, it's sharp, but it doesn't like tear into my fingers. So, and it has a big enough eye to be used with thicker threading material. So I like that. So these are the basic things that I'm going to use to create a junk journal. I also have a ruler. I also have a cutting mat to protect my desk, because when we use this awl, it's going to create holes and it could go through all my books and so forth, and the cutting mat will help protect my desk from damage. I do have a couple of books that I got from the Dollar Tree store that I use when I'm punching holes with my awl. I use these to also capture any punch through, so you can see like the holes that I created from when I was like making holes with this through the paper. So I have those, and I do use both of these. And then I have cutting boards, and my a cutting board can look like this. This one I got from the Dollar Tree. They come 2 per pack, or you could get something fancy. And I haven't even taken this out of the wrapper. I don't know why, but anyways, this is meant for cutting as well, and it's a lot thicker. It's meant for actual like cutting, like material and so forth. So this is good for that. And then I have my paper cutter that I'll be using to cut the paper with. But basically, a junk journal for this devotional will help create more writing space. Will help if you like to be a visual person and decorate. You know, you can have more room to decorate. So like, for example, they give you a writing space here, but you know, some days you just need more space to write. And versus having like a separate notebook from your devotional book, you can incorporate it all together and do it ahead of time, so that way you are prepared as much as possible for when you do your Bible study and devotionals in the morning. And then you can also use washi tape and add more paper to there, and I'll show you about that. That's called a tip-in, where you add like washi tape or regular tape, and you take a piece of paper that you want to write on and you add it to your book as well. You could do that versus even doing this. But you know, I'm a crafty person. I like making stuff, so I like the junk journal style. So guys, I decided to break this video down into portions because it was just getting really too long. That way you can watch what you need to watch to help you put together your In Touch devotional. Stay tuned for the next part where I show you how to cut down your pages and put them together into the book. All right. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. That way, when I post any new videos or go live, you'll be the first to know. Thank you.